Welcome to another edition of SoCal Scents. I am Jeff, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my top 10 most excited to wear fall and winter fragrances. I live in Los Angeles, so I have to tweak this a little bit because I can't be wearing the heavy scents all the time, but there are definitely times I can wear them. So, without further ado, I'm going to give some honorable mentions, and then we'll get into the 10. There's no order for the 10 except for number 1. There's a very clear number 1, and if you guys have been following the channel for a while, you will know what my number 1 is. So let's do some honorable mentions real quick. The first honorable mention is going to be a discontinued fragrance, and if you've known me for the past few years, this is one of my favorite fall winter fragrances. I'm putting an honorable mention because it is discontinued, and that is Wanted by Night. Sexy, night on the town fragrance, fall, winter, cool air. This thing just hits. It's great. It's fantastic. Wanted by Night, I'm sad it's discontinued, but it's good stuff. And then my next two honorable mentions are going to be Burberry Hero EDP specifically and Intelligent Argan. Intelligent Argan smells like you took Hero EDP and smashed it with the original Spice Bomb. This is good stuff. Hero EDP, this is a good date night fragrance, but it's also a good versatile kind of just everyday sexy fall winter fragrance. It smells really, really nice. It's probably my favorite from Burberry. It's definitely my favorite from the Hero line, and this is Burberry EDP. And my last honorable mention is going to be Born in Roma Intense. This is a good fall, winter, spring scent. I like this style of fragrance in this time of year because being in Los Angeles, where it is a little bit warmer, like we're October, it's the 12th today, and it's been in the 90s all week long. And it was like 2 weeks ago, it was like in the hundreds. So this is going to work for the cooler fall, winter, spring days once it cools down a little bit for me. And this is a fantastic style of fragrance for those that like fresher scents but still like versatile scents. And leading into the top 10 will be this style of fragrance. So the first one up, we have into the top 10 now, we have Ingenious Ginger. This one smells like a ginger ale with a gourmand vanilla-y touch to it. It's nice. If you like vibrato, if you haven't watched the video, I did a full video with this last week or 2 weeks ago, and it's fantastic. It featured Ingenious Ginger, vibrato, and tiger. This one's the fall, winter, spring version of that style of fragrance. It's good. I was a little down on this one when I first got vibrato because I was like, oh, vibrato is awesome. And then the more I wore vibrato and then coming back to this one, I was like, oh, you know what? This one is great. And Ingenious Ginger is a fantastic fragrance. And I think right now it might be my favorite from Goldfield Banks. This or Pacific Rock Moss. But Ingenious Ginger is coming in to the top 10. Next up on the top 10, another in that fall, winter, spring where these are going to best be used. And I just picked this one up, so I'm excited to wear it. It's because of that. I haven't got to wear it a bunch. And that is Boss the Scent Magnetic. A little bit powdery, a little bit sexy. Can be used as a date night. Definitely can be worn pretty much anytime, any occasion in the fall, winter, spring. It's good stuff. It's very alluring, and it's been so hot since I got it. I've literally only been able to wear it once. So I'm really looking forward to wearing this one in the next few months. All right, then we're switching over. Okay, these two fragrances, and there's two, and there's a reason why. Most people will think of them as summer fragrances, but they work so much better in the cold than they do in the heat, and that is Hawas and Hawas Ice. These are fresh scents that you can use in the cold, and I'm talking like cold. Like I was in Utah and I wore these, and it was in freezing, snowy conditions. These smell so good in like the freezing cold. Like they hit way different. If you're a freshy lover and you love your fresh scents, try these in the wintertime. I beg you. To me, these are more winter scents than summer scents. And I like these fragrances. I wear them quite a bit. I mean, this one's only been about a year. When I say they just work better in the winter, I mean like they just slap in the wintertime. And they're fresh scents. Like most lists recommend them for like, oh, this is going to be your killer summertime fragrance, springtime fragrance. And I'm like, no, these are cold weather scents for me. You can wear them in the warmer weather, obviously. But when I say they slap in the summertime, I mean they're awesome in the summertime, or in the wintertime, sorry. They slap in the wintertime. So if you haven't tried either of these two scents, you don't have to have both, but either of these work great and smell even better in the wintertime for me. All right, then we're switching over to some sweet scents. Male Elixir, hype beast on TikTok, liked on YouTube. It's weird. Beyond hyped on TikTok and just liked on YouTube. This smells good. I've been waiting for it to cool down. I haven't really been able to wear it in months because it's just been too hot in Los Angeles. But as soon as it cools down a little bit, I'm gonna give this guy some wearings. So this is on the sweet side. So you got like your sweet fragrances. Sweet vanilla honey essentially is kind of in lavender. It's pretty much what you get from this. But yeah, it's good. Then I'm switching over to a new one that's an old one. So Armani Code EDP 2024. This little guy smells like you took Code Parfumo, smoothed it out, made it less clawing. It basically made everything I hated about Code Parfumo and fixed it. It's great. This is an awesome release by Armani. Armani EDP 2024, Code Parfumo, but smoothed out, toned down, and just, to me, better in literally every way. It's going to be a good one through the rotation. I'm excited to wear this one. Once again, I've only been able to wear this like once or twice since I've gotten it because it's been so hot, but it'll get some heavy use out sooner rather than later. And then you all know I love my layering combinations, and my layering combinations is going to be Sauvage layered with Whispers in the Library. This is the EDP version of this. You can use any of the versions, the Parfum, the EDT, or the EDP. So what Whispers in the Library does to this is it basically turns it into this creamy vanilla Sauvage, and it's super nice. Whispers in the Library is like a waxy vanilla smell, and then Sauvage, we all know what Sauvage smells like. Spray this on first, Whispers on top. It's fantastic. I am really excited to wear this once again once it cools down. Waxy vanilla Sauvage. Okay, first niche coming into the list is going to be Raja Parfum's Apex Parfum. So I like the Parfum a little bit more. I think it's a little bit fruitier, it's a little bit fresher. It's still super resinous. So if you like your resinous fragrances, like your Sauvage Elixirs, you're going to enjoy this one. Leather jacket vibe, night out vibe. That's pretty much how I'd wear it, but it's got to be cool and brisk out. So I'm talking like 70 and below. This works really, really nice. Going out, going to a dinner, going to the movies, like hanging out with your friends, hitting a bar up or something like that. Whatever you like to do. To me, leather jacket, spray this on, good time. Night on the town. Apex. But you got to like your resinous scents. It's a little rugged, but it's a good rugged. Then we have another new one to the list that I haven't actually been able to wear because it's been so hot, is Gisada Ambassador Intense. Now, this is another resinous fragrance, just like Apex Parfum. If you like Sauvage Elixir, you're going to really like this one. To me, this is a much more youthful, more wearable version of Sauvage Elixir. It doesn't quite smell like it doesn't smell like Sauvage Elixir. It's definitely like a twist on it. It is its own thing. I don't even say it's a twist. It's its own thing, but it's a more wearable version of a style of fragrance like Sauvage Elixir. A little bit more youthful, a little bit more playful. It's lighter. It's not as like choke you out heavy. Resinous. I'm excited to wear it out this year. I really like Ambassador. I also think that's a much more wearable version of Sauvage. But Ambassador Intense, I'm really looking forward to wearing. All right, second to last one is Absolu Aventus. I have been able to wear this a little bit lately, especially on some of the cooler nights I've had recently. This just radiates off my skin. The pineapple and the cinnamon just pop. I love my cinnamon fragrances, as you guys know, by Want It By Night. That's a cinnamon bomb. This one just works on me. It smells so good on me. Every time I get to wear it when it's cool enough, like today it's 89 degrees. I'm not gonna be able to wear this today, but I've worn it in a couple of cool nights. it works. It's one of those ones that just works. When you find a fragrance that you're just like, you know what, that smells great on me. This is one of those fragrances where every time I wear it, I'm like, this smells great on me. So, Absolu Aventus, awesome scent. Cannot wait to rock it once it cools down. And last but not least, drum roll. If you've been following along or have watched any of my other fall winter fragrance videos, you know this is my favorite fall winter fragrance. It is Pure Excess by Paco Rabanne. It smells like a warm vanilla Coke with a twist of lime. It smells really, really good. It's got a little flip top. Funny, there's makeup all over the cap, and it's from Athena when she smelled it on the channel. And I've just never wiped it off. I probably should wipe it off, but it's makeup from her because she was smelling it so much. Pure Excess, warm vanilla Coke with a twist of lime. It's unique. It's mass appealing. It smells really, really good. You can spray your skin. You can spray your clothes. There's not another fragrance that I say is anything like this. And when I say warm vanilla Coke with a twist of lemon, it doesn't smell like Born to Be Unforgettable. It doesn't smell like Tonka Cola. It doesn't smell like any of those other cola fragrances. It doesn't smell like Pure Excess Night. So if you're like, what's better, Pure Excess or Pure Excess Night? They're two different fragrances. Pure Excess, though, has a lot of character, a lot of personality. It's unique. And I just look forward to wearing it. It puts me in a good mood every time I spray it. And at the end of the day, you want to be put in a good mood when you wear your fragrance. Don't wear fragrances you don't love. Wear the fragrances you love and you think other people around you are going to like. Because you want to smell good, but you also want the other people around you to think you smell good as well. So wearing the fragrances you love that other people will like too. This just puts me in a great mood every single time I wear it. It's my favorite fall winter fragrance. So those are some of my honorable mentions and some 10s. Others I'm going to be wearing are going to be like my Why Love Parfum, my Self Love Parfum. The date night fragrances, Armani Code Absolu, Prada Black layered with 1 million. I'm going to be looking forward to wearing those quite a bit throughout the fall and winter season. Now, this is not my top 10, like you have to own list. This is just the top 10 I'm looking forward to wearing most throughout the year, because there is so many good fragrances, and I will probably wear twice as many to 3 times as many of these fragrances throughout the next coming months. These are just the 10 I'm looking forward to wearing most. So let me know, what are your top 3 you are looking forward to wearing most in the comments. This was one take. There's going to be no edits on this video. And hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday. Bye, guys.